Hi friends, this is Manish from Hyse Placement Service Private Limited. ఇవాళ మీకు ఒక మంచి బ్యూటిఫుల్ ఛాన్స్ వచ్చింది. ఏంటంటే ప్రతి ఒక్కరు జాబ్స్ చేద్దాము అనుకున్న వాళ్ళకి ఇది వండర్ఫుల్ ఛాన్స్. వర్క్ ఫ్రమ్ హోమ్, నాన్ వాయిస్ జాబ్స్. ఓకే, కస్టమర్ సపోర్ట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్. ఎనీ ఇంటర్ డిగ్రీ ఏ క్వాలిఫికేషన్ ఉన్నా సరిపోతుంది. గుడ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ స్కిల్స్. ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్ కంపెనీ వాళ్ళు కస్టమర్ సర్వీస్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ కోసం చూస్తున్నారు. మేల్ అండ్ ఫీమేల్, బట్ విత్ గుడ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ స్కిల్స్. ఇంగ్లీష్, తెలుగు వస్తే సరిపోతుంది. మీకు శాలరీ 13K to 16K ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఇంగ్లీష్ తెలుగు వచ్చినా సరిపోతుంది, ఇంగ్లీష్ తమిళ్ వచ్చినా, ఇంగ్లీష్ మలయాళం వచ్చినా, ఇంగ్లీష్ హిందీ వచ్చినా. ఇంగ్లీష్ ఈజ్ అ కామన్ లాంగ్వేజ్. ఈ 4 లాంగ్వేజెస్లో ఏదైనా ఒకటి మీకు సపోర్టింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ వస్తే ఇక్కడ మీరు వర్క్ చేయొచ్చు. ఇది వచ్చేసి మీకు వర్క్ ఫ్రమ్ హోమ్. చాలామంది రొటేషనల్ షిఫ్ట్స్ అండ్ లైక్ ఆఫీస్కి వెళ్ళడం ఇబ్బందిగా, ఇవన్నీ చాలా ఇబ్బంది పడుతుంటారు. ఈ మూమెంట్లో ఫీమేల్స్ మెటర్నిటీ లీవ్లో గ్యాప్లో ఉండుంటారు. దే వాంట్ వర్క్ ఫ్రమ్ హోమ్. అండ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ గ్యాప్ ఉండి లేకపోతే కంటిన్యూషన్ కోసం వాళ్ళు చూసేవాళ్ళు. దిస్ ఈస్ ద బెస్ట్ ఛాన్స్ వేర్ యూ కెన్ గ్రాప్ ద జాబ్. సో ఈ జాబ్ ఒక క్లియర్ డీటెయిల్స్, జాబ్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ ఆ కంపెనీ హెచ్ఆర్ మీకు క్లియర్గా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారు. ఇక్కడ వాయిస్లో క్లియర్గా వినండి. అండ్ మీకు ఈ వీడియోలో మా హెచ్ఆర్ నెంబర్స్ అందరినీ స్క్రోల్ అవుతున్నాయి, మీరు వాళ్ళకి కాల్ చేయొచ్చు. ఎవ్రీ డే మీరు ఇదేంటంటే ఇంకొక థింగ్, మీరు లైక్ ఎవ్రీడే ఆన్లైన్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ కూడా జరుగుతాయి. ఎవరైతే రాలేక ఉన్నారో, హు ఆర్ అనేబుల్ టు కమ్ టు అవర్ ఆఫీస్, దే కెన్ ఆల్సో జస్ట్ కాల్ టు అవర్ టీమ్. వీ విల్ కండక్ట్ ఆన్లైన్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్. అండ్ వచ్చేవాళ్ళు నెక్స్ట్ థర్స్డే మన ఆఫీస్లో 26th రోజు మన ఆఫీస్లో డ్రైవ్ ఉంటుంది. టెలిపర్ఫార్మెన్స్ కంపెనీ అండ్ పేరోల్ వచ్చేసి కంపెనీ వచ్చేసి ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్ కస్టమర్ సర్వీస్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్. సో నా క్లియర్గా మనం హెచ్ఆర్ మాటలలోనే విందాం వాట్ ఈస్ రెడీ. అండ్ కింద వీడియో డిస్క్రిప్షన్లో గూగుల్ ఫామ్ ఉంది, మీరు అక్కడ అప్లై చేయొచ్చు. లేదంటే మా హెచ్ఆర్స్ నెంబర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, వాళ్ళకి కాల్ చేయొచ్చు. చాలా ప్రీమియం రిక్వైర్మెంట్, 1000 రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ మాత్రమే ఉన్నాయి. నాకు తెలిసి హార్డ్లీ ఇంకొక 2 weeksలో క్లోజ్ అయిపోతుంది. ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ ఎవ్రీవన్, టేక్ కేర్, బాయ్.
Good evening, everyone. This is, an opportunity, a vast opportunity that we currently have. While, the numbers, seem to be huge, overall put together spanning for 3 months, because the hiring is done in phases. Immediately, or every week or a week-on-week basis, what we look at is around 25 to 30 people joining us. Now, the client that, we are, working for, that we would be catering to will be Flipkart. Flipkart, like Amazon has the Great India Shopping Festival. In a similar manner, Flipkart also has got something called as a Big Billion Day. Now that is typically the day when majority of our Indian folks will utilize it. It is a big sale online that happens with lot of discounts, and obviously to cater to that kind of a requirement, we would need the staff to cater to customer service, because there will be a lot of orders that will come online. There might be issues in terms of delivery or the quality of the product that got delivered, etc. So to cater to the customers' queries, this is just a homework that is being done in terms of building upon that team, to provide best customer service experience to the customers who purchase or who orders and purchases products online, right? Having said that, if you could just give me 1 minute, I will just quickly tell you through in terms of what is required. We would need people, graduates or undergraduates, smart graduates and undergraduates who are good in terms of communication skills in English and Hindi, and in English and Malayalam. These are the 2 languages that's predominantly that we're going to hire for, and that is the requirement that I have. We are looking at, smart folks. The ratio of having, experience versus freshers is around 70 to 30, which means 70% of the team will be experienced folks, 30% of the team will be freshers that can be considered. Okay, but they have to be really good in terms of communication skills they should have some idea about customer service. If freshers, I'm sure you will have a question saying, how will freshers have knowledge on customer service? Now, say that I am a fresher, I go to a store, to purchase something. So I'm a customer there. I'll just take an example. Say I go to Ratnadeep supermarket. I'm a customer there, and how I get treated, how what is the kind of service that the staff provides there will leave an impression on my mind in terms of the kind of service that they have provided. Am I right? So exactly in the same manner, when people purchase online, and if there are any issues that might come up, and if they come up, and if that needs to get resolved, then it is important for us to ensure that those queries are resolved appropriately and customers are given a good customer service experience. And that is why we are looking at hiring people with good communication skills. And the languages, like I've told you, is for Telugu and Malayalam as a language. Okay, am I clear here till here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, I would also need, people having experience in English plus Hindi as well. So the way you should look at is someone who's, if you're interviewing a candidate, you need to interview and check if they are good in English and Hindi, English and Telugu, or English and Malayalam, right? So these are the three combinations that we are looking at: English and Hindi, English and Telugu, English and Malayalam. Freshers are also fine, but the condition being this entire opportunity is predominantly a work from home arrangement. It is a work from home opportunity. People will need to have their own systems or laptops with good internet connection. Now, there is system check or system requirement also that we need. So if they are having a laptop, we need to ensure that the the operating system that works in the laptop or desktop is Windows 10, having a RAM of at least 4 GB, right? And having a processor of i3 or above. Now, camera, mic, and speaker is something which is very important, and that needs to be, the candidate should have these as well. So this is a technical spec we would generally check. Now, when a candidate comes in for this opportunity, when you evaluate the candidate from a communication skill, if the person is able to speak well in English and Telugu, English and Malayalam, or English and Hindi, once you shortlist, you will have to send the details to us. Our HR will have the HR first round of interview. If we find that person to be good, we will also do this technical check. So I will also recommend that you do this technical check before you send those profile to us to save our time. We need someone who's got a desktop or laptop with internet connection, operating system of Windows 10, RAM of at least 4 GB, camera, mic, and headset should work, speaker should work, and the processor should be i3 and above. The salaries for these would, range anywhere between, between say 13,000 to a 16, 13,000 to 15,000. And that again, this will differ basis the experience that they have. All right. So that is something that you will have to keep in mind. This is a completely work from home arrangement. There is no additional cost, or there is no additional allowances, etc., that will be paid. The CTC will be all inclusive, right? And what typically you should be tapping at people are people who have systems with internet at home. You can explore options of housewives who are keen to work from home, but then of course they should have good communication skills in English and Telugu. You can explore options of working mothers who had taken a break because of maternity or whatever, and they wanted to, or for whatever reasons they've taken a career break and they want to start their career again by working from home, so that they are occupied at the same time they're earning something. So then you can explore those kind of profiles as well, right? So this is what the overall requirement is. I am required to give a batch every week, a batch of 25 every week, covering May till July. So it's important, that we go ahead and, deliver those numbers. And for that, I will seek your help here in terms of getting those numbers in order. In the month of May, I have like an indent now. It's on 19th. I'm already running late for one batch, but as we speak, I need to close 75 numbers in this month, and all are Telugu. People who are good in English and Telugu is what I want. So the information after you shortlist of a candidate, what I would need is their, name, contact number, email address, and what language proficiency they are in. We will just go ahead and filter and take their details further. If they are experienced, we will need to know how many years of experience, what is the relevant years of experience in customer service, and which company they work for. If they are freshers, then we would anyways need to know the educational qualification of all the candidates. So that's the requirement, that we have for this opportunity. And I hope that, Hyse will be able to tap the, potential candidates out in the market and help us in terms of getting them placed as well. If there are any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Team here, do you have any more doubts in this? See, in one word, I'll tell you.
Interview is online or offline?
Interview is on offline.
Everything is online. Everything is online. You will share us the list. We will take the interviews on phone or on through Google Meet, because there is a spec check. There is this tech check as well. We will check their systems. We will check their internet speed. We will check if the configuration of the system matches the client requirement. Else, the client itself will straight away reject them in the call, and it will go for an escalation. So we will not put through any candidate unless their technical test is done, and if they are clear on this. There is an AMCAT assessment that we will put. So as a part of the selection process, there will be an AMCAT assessment, that we will conduct, and they need to get a score of more than 38 in the AMCAT assessment for us to take their their profiles forward.
Perfect, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
And
Thank you.
people need to have Windows licensed version for their systems. We cannot have pirated version. So, that is also one question that you need to check with people when they say they have laptops. You need to ask if it is Windows 10 and if it is a licensed version.
Any more doubts, team?
Sir, totally how many rounds of interviews, sir?
There will be 3 rounds of interviews. I mean, I'm not talking about your screening. There will be 3 rounds of interviews. One from TPHR, one from the the training team on looking at the specs. Then there'll be a client interview round. So there'll be three rounds, 3 or 4. If there is another round, which I'm not sure as of now, but for now it will just be 3 rounds.
Okay, sir.
Salary structure, sir?
Sorry?
Salary structure.
I told you.
13K to 16K.
Okay.
Sir, all graduate candidates are
Sorry, the
eligible for
CTC will
this, sir.
range any, 13 or 14 CTC to 16 CTC.
Hello, sir.
13,000 to 16,000 CTC per month.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sir, all graduates are eligible for this, sir, or only any particular
No,
graduation?
I told you, undergrads and graduates are fine. 10+2 and graduates, 10+2 and above.
Okay,
See, this
okay,
is
sir.
a golden chance scheme. Even undergraduates also can apply for this. Okay, we can't get the chance like this where undergraduates work from home like a non-voice process. It's totally. But they're required with good communication skills in English and Telugu. These are the basic things we require. So once our team is like, we will TP HR department, they'll take care of further rounds. And every 48 hours, we will get the update from the client. Anything more, team?
Sir, how many working days, sir, per week?
This will be, okay, so good question. Thank you for asking that. It will be rotational shifts. It is work from home, so that means there might be night shifts as well. It's a customer service, so the staffing will be 24/7, so they need to be flexible. And I think it is a 6-day working model where you'll work for 6 days and have 1 day off, and that will also be rotational. So people need to be flexible with that as well.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.